Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 46 of Direwolf20 Stoneblock series. Today we're going to continue along our path of shenanigans. Taking a look at the quests, we definitely have a couple cool things. We completed Infinity Armor, which I'm really curious what kind of rewards I could get from that. Dragon Egg Crux. Actually, that ain't too bad, right? That's the thing that lets you grow dragon eggs, I think. Pretty sure that's the mystical aggradations thing. Doesn't have any MC value. Oh well. No big deal. That's okay. I'd like to knock out the World Breaker tools, and then I want to give a try to maybe fighting the Chaos Dragon using these ridiculous items, right? So insane pickaxe with Fortune 10. So to make a World Breaker, right, we're going to need to figure out some stuff. So doesn't look too bad. Some infinity ingots, another one of those crystal matrix, and some neutronium ingots. Not a problem. We are still mining the dimension over there. We actually did finish one of the dimensions, or we finished the most recent silky jewel mining area. I'm just going to put all y'all away into the refined storage system. How's that sound? And I had to go reconfigure the miner so that it mines again. So pretty large area getting cleared out. So let's get some of you. Let's get a couple of you. We've got Neutronium. So we're going to need to make the World Breaker. To complete this quest, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 20? It's 19 infinity ingots, I believe. So for infinity ingots, boom, that's 5. What more do we need? More neutronium. Neutronium is going to be the death of me, ain't it? Yeah, I feel like it might be. I feel like it very much could be. Neutronium is going to be my Achilles heel for this pack, even though we're getting it really quite quickly, if you think about it. Because, I mean, we just have like a crazy amount of neutronium coming in. It's not fast enough. It's really not. It's really not. How can I handle that? How can I make this better? There's things that could be done, obviously. For sure, for sure. Just thinking about ideas. Like, I could, like, you know, stick some more neutron collectors within this area and have them, you know, collected from. That shouldn't be too big a deal. Let me think about if there's a better way to do this. Otherwise, we might just wait for a few minutes off camera for more neutronium to be produced. But yeah, let me come back in a few minutes here and just see what I can figure out, because we definitely need more neutronium. That's without question, right? We definitely need more of it. Because we need a healthy amount per infinity ingot, and we need a healthy amount of infinity ingots per thing that we want to make, right? So let's come back in a minute. Well, guys, when in doubt, I guess it's just a good idea to go through and double stuff. That works, right? Yeah, double it up. Double it up. I think that's cool. So this should be good, right? Am I basically mirroring what I have up here? I think so. I think that's an accurate assessment, right? Yeah, I think that should work. Now that's not going to fit because we've got some cabling there, but that's okay. I'm not too concerned about that. Okay, that should be good. Not too shabby. Now these guys down here are probably not being affected by the watches up there. That's what I'm suspecting is probably happening, but that's okay. Still, you know, a decent amount of neutron collection. How about these guys? Are they being affected by it? It looks like it. It looks like it. So you should be getting cleared there, Chief, at some point. Yep, there it goes. It cleared. Nice. So I've got another retriever down here, round robining. Pretty straightforward. Cool. Now here's the trick. You ready? I should be able to undo. And that'll just put stone back anywhere. Nice. where there's not already stone. Well, where there's empty space, right? So I did a I did a void area to clear out, you know, the area, and you know, that's what it is, right? Neat little trick. Undo fills it back in with stone, except for the areas obviously that had stuff in them, because undo with the destruction gadget only will replace air blocks, so or like air blocks. So basically, if something got placed there, it wouldn't get, you know, sent back. So is that enough now to get? Oh yeah, it is. That's actually perfect. 19. Sweet. So now I should be good to make my world breaker, assuming I've got a handful of these dudes. World breaker, good to go. Nice. All right. Quest complete. So that completes the Avaricia quests, right? But my main focus that I want to go for here is not the world breaker, which is a nice thing to have, don't get me wrong. But instead, it's going to be the sword, which apparently does infinity damage. Now this thing, the Skullfire sword, does 1,000 damage, right? But it also has looting 25 on it, which is pretty cool, right? But this guy does, like, literally infinity damage, from what I understand. Now, apparently I can upgrade him to have, like, you know, fortune and whatnot on him. And I can also get... well, that's about it. Okay, so that's interesting. In Modern Skyblock, there's this, like, thing that I guess is different than in this pack, because there's like an upgrade for it, but maybe that's a different mod. Okay, that's cool. So with that taken care of, what's this thing? Don't you have an EMC value? Aha, you do now. Nice. So now all we need to do is get a little bit more Neutronium, which, you know, should be coming in at a pretty decent rate, but it almost seems like it's still not. But hopefully at some point it will get there. I didn't want to do that, technically. Oh yeah, you are a fast miner, aren't you? Haha. Wow, you break things quickly. I almost don't want to use it. I know somebody commented on the video, I think the video that went live, like, the last episode, and was like, you know, as soon as Direwolf gets that World Breaker, he's still going to use his Flux Spore. To be fair, the Void Miner, or the World Breaker thing breaks a little bit quickly for my taste. I get a little nervous when we're doing stuff like that. What I could always do, by the way, is move this Neutron Collector setup into a compact machine. That would be kind of cool. But I don't know, we'll see. If it gets to that point, I probably might consider doing that. Anyway, let's come back in a minute, because I've got a little bit of waiting to do again, just to get... Oh, hello. Yeah. To get more of this stuff going. How am I on catalysts? I actually could use a few more infinity catalysts, too. Let's just check real quick, Avaricia. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 infinity ingots to get this guy going. So we've got a little bit more to go. All right, guys, we are back. And it looks like we should be good. Oh, just barely. Super close, though. Nice. All right, so we've got a ridiculous sword now, right? So this one does 1,000 damage. This one does infinity damage, and apparently it does a /kill command. So here's a question, and I'm not entirely sure, but technically, if it does /kill, doesn't that mean that I can one-shot the Gaia Guardian with it? I mean, the Gaia Guardian has a limit how much damage you can receive, right? But I was told that this command basically does a /kill. So if that's true, it's true. It is true. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Gaia Spirits. Okay, that's funny. That is funny, right? Isn't that a little bit funny? I feel like that's a little bit funny. That is great. Oh, that is ridiculous. That is too good. Come here, you. It's funny listening to like the epic music start up. It's like dun 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 dun. Like there's gonna be a huge battle. I'm dead. It's funny to me. I hope somebody else finds that funny because I find it. It's just the music. Like the music is all like this is about to be an intense fight. Everybody get ready, and then boom, done. That is hilarious. All right. So I guess the other thing that I'm going to want to have is some kind of fancy bow. Because the other thing I want to do here is pop over to the end. Now we still have our awakened, our draconic armor, right? So this armor basically makes you totally immune, from what I understand. So from my understanding, this equals you're completely immune to all damage. Any and all incoming damage. So we should be able to like knock out that dude pretty quick. So do I even need to bother? I'm gonna say no. Let's not even bother with a bow, right? So let's just pop over to the end, right? We will fly. Yeah, no, it's not raining in the end. I'm pretty sure. So we want to basically go to like 10,000, right? So from my point of view, I think I want the awakened armor for this flight. At least just the breastplate, because that's the one that gives you flight, right? I wouldn't mind it. Good. That's just going to be faster, right? Yeah, see how much faster that is? Cool. That's what I want. So we're at Z. Yeah, okay, you think it's raining, but I promise you it's really not raining in the end. It would be hilarious if it was, because, you know, Endermen, and they deserve it. But that said, I'm pretty sure it's not. So I have to get around 10,000, right? Which, you know, all the fun of traveling across the dimension. I'm going to stop probably around 9,500, right? Let the TPS pick up. Because remember, I am like abusing Minecraft pretty heavily with those watches. So I'm sure my TPS is having a heart attack right now. I mean, it's not ideal. It's not an ideal number to be at. Okay, so that's probably close enough. So can I just swap you real quick? Thanks, buddy. And I had a pouch. Yes, I do have a pouch. Cool. I'm going to put this away just in the off chance that that I die here. I shouldn't, because I think I have unlimited damage and unlimited, you know, all that stuff. Hey, look who it is. It's the Chaos Guardian, my old friend. Hello, buddy. So these shouldn't hurt at all. Because usually I shot these things from afar. What happens if I hit him like... Okay, yeah, you never want to hit him with a weapon. And you know what? That's right. They get, like, invulnerable for a few seconds. That's interesting. Because I'm pretty sure these things existing... a little bit different mechanic than what I'm used to. So this thing is definitely getting some kind of invulnerability shield around it. And then it looks like over a period of time. Now I shouldn't... Oh, okay. So I was able to kill him without destroying the crystals. I wanted to test that a little bit. And thus we did. Does that mean I'm cool to, like, break this thing? Apparently, yes. Now, also, from my understanding... Hey, look at that! Quest complete, Chaos Guardian. That's cool. From my understanding is I should be protected even from the damage from this explosion with this Infinity Armor that I'm wearing. So this explosion itself should do no damage to me, from what I understand. Sweet. Did he have like a... Oh, wow. I got 20 of those things? That's cool. I mean, I did have Fortune 10 on the thing, so there's that. It's pretty spiffy. I am literally standing here in the explosion in the hopes that I don't die. I hope the reports of no death are accurate. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm not even receiving any damage. That is hilarious. It just completely nullifies any and all damage. I am literally invulnerable in every sense of the word. To my knowledge, yes, that is true. You're not supposed to look at the explosion, right? I think rule number 2 about a nuclear blast is you're not supposed to look at the explosion. Rule number 1 is you're not supposed to stand in the explosion. So I'm kind of breaking both rules right now. Yep, that was cool. That was cool. So you can kill the Chaos Dragon with the sword without actually breaking all the crystals, which is funny. I wasn't sure how, like, the draconic scripting, however it works, right, that handles that, would deal with the fact that I had done that. So today I learned that it was kind of cool with it, and it didn't mind too much. Nice. All right, so that's super spiffy. So I don't have the insane looting from the Sword of the Cosmos. So I'm going to keep my Skullfire Sword on me, because looting 25 is kind of hard to pass up, right? And I'm going to keep my Flux Bore on me because sometimes I want to mine super fast with Fortune 10, and sometimes I don't, right? Sometimes I just want, you know, standard mining speed because it's too fast, as we noticed when we were messing around with stuff. So that is pretty cool. So let's take a look at our quests, because we're pretty endgame at this point, right? Like, there's not a whole lot else that we need to do by way of endgame. So there was a quest to go to the end. I could probably just make an end rod and complete that bad boy. Yeah, I can. Hooray! Just for the sake of completing the quest, right? And epic bacon. Actually, do you have an EMC value, epic bacon? You do. Did you? You don't. Ooh. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's what's up. All right, so with that taken care of, right, let's see what other quests we've got. So just for fun, we could go to the Deep Dark Portal and the Mining Multi-Tool, right? Deep Dark Portal. So we're going to need some quintuple and sextuple and septuple compressed cobblestone if we want to get that going. So let's come back in a sec. All right, guys, so I have an idea. May or may not be a smart one, but we'll figure it out. So what I'm thinking is this. You ready? Follow me on this. If I got a Mark II energy condenser, cool. And I don't know how we're doing over here with stuff and things, but I'm assuming that you're doing just fine. All right, so we ran out of the silky dim stuff. However, we should have a hefty amount of red matter blocks, right? This stack is 119 million EMC, right? Now, compressed cobblestone, if we wanted a octuple, that's 43 million blocks, right? So technically this should be like right around 2.5-ish compressed cobblestone octuple, right? So here's what I'm thinking, right? Mark II energy condenser with compacting drawers and item translocators. Does that sound like it might be doable? I feel like that should work. Let's find a place to do this that has some semblance of spacing and room, right? Where would be a not terrible idea to set this all up at? I mean, it doesn't have to be a huge amount of space, clearly, but I also don't want to mess with things too badly if I don't need to. Like, hopefully, kind of our way. I'm surprised by how little space I have in this area here. We'll just stick it down here, why not? So this should be straightforward enough, right? So basically step 1, we're going to want to grab cobble, and that's going to be the target on this dude. So he should very quickly make a ton of cobble, right? And then I should be able to do a compacting drawer that does that, right? And that'll get me double compressed cobble, which should be pretty good, but I definitely want some glowstone because I want this to be even faster, right? So that, now we're cooking, right? Now on this dude, I want to right-click him and say double compressed is your output filter, right? So you should be extracting double compressed, which goes triple quadruple. And if we stack you up, then you should be extracting double compressed pretty darn quickly. And it looks like it's working. Though I set you to stack mode, and it doesn't seem like you're pulling stacks of double compressed at a time, which is interesting. What I might need to do... Yeah. Okay. Well, that's keeping up, so I'm cool with that, right? So that gets me quadruple compressed, right? Which is what I want to filter on this dude. Okay. So I shouldn't need the glowstone anymore. I should be able to put quadruple compressed in there. So if I did something like this, does that make more sense? Oh, I know. Okay. Okay, gotcha. When... Maybe? I'm confused. It's all good. It's all good. We'll figure it out. Maybe we do want you to be glowstoney? Can I now do that? Yeah, I think I can do that now. Cool. So what's allowed to come out of here is quadruple compressed, right? Because double goes in, it goes triple, quadruple. And now we're getting sextuple. And then finally... So you're going in... This is going to be a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. What if I did instead... this. Target that. Another stack of red matter furnaces for you, sir. Thank you. Okay. And then we did that. That should speed things up just a little bit at least, right? So you're cooking right along, making double. You're cooking right along, making sextuple. And I'd love to have one to put in here. Now, technically, the filters aren't needed beyond once you've got the initial in there, but it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to have the filters, right? So are you behaving? 5 quadruple. 6 quadruple. Yeah, you're going. I feel like this could be faster. Doesn't it feel like it could be faster? I don't think the watch would make a whole heck of a lot of difference here. Well, I guess it does, doesn't it? The watch does make a difference. How cool is that? Neat. And now we've got sextuple here. So that we don't technically need a filter because of this, right? Because when you go to extract, the only thing you're going to be allowed to extract is going to be the sextuple that fits in there, right? Assuming that I have, you know, a key to lock all this stuff down. And I've got 3 of them, because lucky me. Cool. And that should be good now. For a moment, this was empty because it took the sextuple out and put it in there. But, you know, you get the point. Cool. So one of these guys can accept this double compressed. That's cool. And double compressed is actually... We'll transfer 10 at a time. I think that sounds like a good idea. Because we were starting to build up double compressed there. So that was going a little bit slow. But now we're cool. Now we're cool. All right. So with a couple sextuples, which is pretty cool, I'm going to let that just cook. That should sufficiently be a pretty fast way to get a double compressed cobblestone. Wondering if there's ways to make it a little bit quicker, but I mean, that's pretty good, right? So I should be able to do that, and you can make, you need some quintuple and a septuple, right? So that's interesting. So we need a septuple over here. So we need a couple more of these dudes, right? And that should be everything except the septuple. Which, technically, if I wanted to speed things along a little bit, right, I could teach our tablet and suddenly things get a little bit more interesting, right? So that's cool. So I can now take a septuple out of here and go upstairs and pop that dude in there. And now we're cooking with a deep dark portal. Nice! That is cool. Woohoo. Not going there right now, though. Because the main purpose of that was just completing the quest, right? Then we need a mining multi-tool and a portal frame. So that would be this dude, which needs one of these, and he needs 2 quintuples. That's this? Yes, quintuple. Sweet. We'll get a new one of these. We have no flint on us at the moment. How do we not have any flint? Crisis averted. Mining multi-tool. So we grab these dudes, we've got that. And then I'm pretty sure I just use this plus cobblestone. Is it cobblestone or stone? Does that have to be a chiseled form of stone? That's weird. I mean, I can get one easily enough, right? We'll just do that. Maybe it needs to be missing items. Explain. Is it cobble or smooth stone that we need? I mean, I'll just get any one, right? Okay, yeah, no, it totally... There you go. For whatever reason, it does need to be a chiseled... Cool. And again, I don't think I'm going to actually go there. But this mining multi-tool is cool. I think. There's a thing that it does, I forget. I was under the impression there was something interesting you could do with it, like breaking blocks, like super good or something, but maybe I'm just making that up. Anyway, that fully completes this chapter, right? Boom. Fully completed chapter. Nice. All right, so I can put this stuff away that I don't think we super duper need at this point, and we have a fully completed chapter now. How cool is that? So let's recap what's left to do. If we wanted to complete this whole series, right, of stuff, first off, I'm going to pop down here for a sec. How are you doing, Chief? It is ridiculous how long this takes to get going. Holy cow, man, this thing's been running forever. It is just so stinking slow. And tick accelerators don't seem to work, and I'm still not sure why. I'm still not sure why a tick accelerator is not helping this thing. But that said, how are we for erodium? We still don't even have enough Erodium to make a crystal laser lens, which is a bummer because I need 6 blocks and I've only got 4 so far. This thing is like super slow. Oh my goodness, is it slow? Holy cow, is it slow? And no EMC values to be found, right? So, I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this because it's really slow. And I'm surprised the tick accelerators aren't working because, like I said, I've abused that in the past. Maybe we're on a newer version than the ones I've used in the past, right? Like, maybe the mod author, you know, got wise to my shenanigans and decided, no, Direwolf, you are a bad person, and I'm not letting you do that anymore. It's very possible that that's what happened. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do that, because at this point, all that quest is just waiting for all the different tiered environmental tech things. We might make those solar panels, because I think those might be easy-ish. Mystical agriculture, I mean, we could knock out a few more quests in here. That seems pretty straightforward. The storage quests, like, I don't need to do all the applied energistic stuff. Might wrap up Draconic Evolutions chapters of quests, right? I did kill the Chaos Guardian, so that's cool. And hey, I got some Black Lotus, also nice. So we just need, like, you know, a couple batteries, Chaos tier stuff, right? We'll see. And then Project E, right? There's a few... None of this stuff looks particularly hard to get. I'm curious what the Tome of Knowledge looks like. Would that be, like, super challenging? Not that hard. 20 million RF, an Endist Pearl, the Transmutation Tablet, which, you know, I did teach to you, right? So if I need another one, I can get it. And a Chaotic Core, which seems pretty easy to make with 800 million RF, which is probably nothing to me at this point. I haven't checked on my RF gen in a while, but I'm assuming things are going well. Yeah, I mean, we filled up the tier 7 orb, right? So I can probably just turn you off. So for now, I'm going to wrap up the episode, but I'm thinking we're getting close to the end of this series. At the same time, we're getting close to the end of the Modern Skyblock series. So we might... I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do the next set of series, if I'm going to do 1 at a time or 2 at a time again. I know I definitely want to play Enigmatica 2 Expert, so we'll see if there's another series that goes along with that or not. It might just be 1 series for a little bit. That would kind of be cool. For now, Devil20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.